Ilhan Omar.
You call her Ilhan Omar?
I call her that because that's her name. She's the representative from Minnesota.
I think, whatever.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Ilhan, I thought it was. But I think that, like...
Whatever it is, I don't like her.
So the point that I'm trying to make here is that, like...
Is she a representative of America or Palestine, is my question.
Well, here's the thing that's important. It's like, I think that she has and I don't even know if she understands this as privilege, but like, she has an identity outside of being American. Like, she has this separate identity from another country that has thousands of years of history, and that's baked into who she is. Some of us...
Where you would happily live.
Well, where I would happily live. Like, and it would be so great. So,
and she married her brother.
And it is what it is.
So you could do that.
I mean, if I had a sister, no.
You can marry your sister. I don't know what you could do.
But the point is,
you could do anything to a woman. Okay, so let's just put that right on the table.
So the point I'm trying to make is, like, some of us only have America.
In a recent podcast, Andrew Schultz and Bill Maher discussed Ilhan Omar. And to be honest, it was savage. When Maher declared that he despises her and gave his reasons, he didn't mince words. He accused her of lying in the past and switching between backing Israel and Palestine. But first, let's travel back in time before we see the full clip. Watch this video of the Somali Prime Minister to have a better understanding of this woman. It puts everything in perspective.
Omar, oo magaca Soomaaliya qalin dahab ah ku qortay. Qadiyadda Ilhan ma aha qadiyad Ilhan. Ma aha qadiyad Minnesota. Ma aha qadiyad reer Maraykan. Qadiyadda Ilhan waa qadiyad Soomaaliyeed. Guusha Ilhan waa guusha Soomaaliyeed waxayna noo ximbaarsan tahay macno weyn. Aniga oo ku hadlayo magaca dadka Soomaaliyeed oo dhan meel walba ay joogaan. Waxaan idinka codsanayaa inaad hiil iyo hool la garab istaagtaan. Ku taageertaan codkiina. Dariskiina, saaxiibadiina, cid walba ood garanaysaan aad u sheegtaan inay soo baxaan si ay Ilhan ugu codeeyaan. Albaab walbana aad u garaacdaan sidii dib loogu dooran lahaa. Ballanteenu waa maxay? Ballanteenu waa inaad garab iyo gaashaan u noqotaan xildhibaan Ilhan. Oo aad mar kale dibi doorataan idinkoo isku duuban oo ul iyo diira. Mar kale mahadsanidin. Allah idin barakeeyo. Soomaaliya ha noolaato.
Furthermore, I find it incomprehensible that a man who supports Somalia would be associated with Ilhan Omar's status in the United States. This is exactly what Bill Maher is pointing out. Instead of promoting causes that seem more tied to her personal background outside interests, Ilhan was elected to save Americans. Even if Bill isn't perfect, you have to respect that he doesn't sidestep the subject. This whole situation shows a predilection for neighborhood politics and false immigration myths rather than actually standing up for the people here.
Things that people go, I just can't vote for those people. They just seem crazy. They just seem like they are not tethered to reality, which is, when you lose that contest to Donald Trump, who's also not tethered to reality in many ways, I mean, you're saying something.
Dude, I wonder if, like, and again, I don't know too much about, like, the Ilhan Omar's politics or whatever.
Oh, but Ilhan Omar? Is that who you're talking about? Ilhan Omar.
You call her Ilhan Omar?
I call her that because that's her name. She's the representative from Minnesota.
I think, whatever.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Ilhan, I thought it was. But I think that, like...
Whatever it is, I don't like her.
So the point that I'm trying to make here is that, like...
Is she a representative of America or Palestine, is my question.
Well, here's the thing that's important. It's like, I think that she has and I don't even know if she understands this as privilege, but like, she has an identity outside of being American. Like, she has this separate identity from another country that has thousands of years of history, and that's baked into who she is. Some of us...
Where you would happily live.
Well, where I would happily live. Like, and it would be so great. So,
and she married her brother.
And it is what it is.
So you could do that.
I mean, if I had a sister, no.
You can marry your sister. I don't know what you could do.
But the point is,
you can do anything to a woman. Okay, so let's just put that right on the table.
So the point I'm trying to make is, like, some of us only have America. We only have this. So when you attack this, I'm going to defend it till the day I die. I love America more than anything in the entire world. It's the greatest country in the human existence. It's the greatest experiment in human existence, and it has succeeded. So we only have this. You have to find a way to communicate what you believe to be the shortcomings of America in a way that doesn't make us feel like you don't love it.
Totally.
My mom is an immigrant. She loves it. Like, you cannot tell my mom that I cannot achieve anything, that she cannot achieve anything in this country. It's one of the reasons why I think it's important to bring in immigrants, because they remind us of the opportunity.
And they're appreciative because they know what it's like in these other countries.
And we don't.
Right. Well, I do. You don't, because
you haven't
you would live in
because
Kabul.
of your UTIs. You won't even leave the country.
I don't have to. First of all, I have traveled, and second of all, you don't have to travel to understand what's going on in
Have
other
you lived
countries.
outside the country?
No, but I read. I can read about what's there.
This is this Ivy League shit that's so annoying to Americans.
Reading. Yeah.
Yes, stop reading so much. It's gay.
Now I see you're just fucking me when you say these things. Okay.
But in terms of living outside, like, I've lived outside the country, and it's important. I haven't lived in the Middle East, but living in...
People like Ilhan Omar, however, have a totally different perspective on America. Watch the video below to find out why, as an Iranian immigrant approaches her and lashes out at her for continuously denouncing the US's anti-terror measures. The reason so many people are fed up with her phony story is because she hates a country that gave her a place to live and a platform. It's absurd that she never brings up the Islamist groups that destroyed Somalia and drove her family to escape.
Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez said that she and Congresswoman Omar and Tlaib are being targeted as freshman women of color. She says they're getting unfair treatment, and that if you went after every bad thing that a congressman or woman did on the Hill, that everybody in Congress basically would be in trouble. Fair?
I don't think that's fair at all, Shannon. First of all, I just want to note it's remarkable and startling how much Ilhan Omar, frankly, the disdain she has for the country, that we should note. It's the country that has given her family and herself refuge. She escaped war-torn Somalia, was a refugee in Kenya for 4 years, and then, thanks to a Lutheran church group, was able to ultimately immigrate to the United States. And I, as an immigrant myself, I have to note this constant disdain of her portrayal of the United States and its anti-terror policies under successive administrations, treating it as this sort of murderous country that cages children at the border and drones people, and not any similar criticism, I would say, of the Islamist groups, among them those that have turned Somalia, her homeland, into such a horrible place. Not one word of criticism, as far as I can tell. It's only directed at the country that has given her and her family refuge. It's not a perfect country, but I think it's startling, and it's frankly.
This is repulsive. Ilhan Omar ought to give thanks to America, the nation that allowed her and countless others to pursue the American dream. But instead, she is out there accusing the nation of racism and endorsing Palestine, as though she had forgotten who initially made it possible for her to do so. It's absurd to come here as an immigrant, then turn around and brag about the nation that protected you while disparaging racial privilege and all such things.
Make a difference, okay? And the people of Gaza, by the way, if the Israelis did get rid of Hamas, they'd be doing a giant favor to the people of Gaza who hate Hamas too. But let's just go through the lists. Because the Israelis look like us in most ways, values-wise. Maybe we're not doing it the right way. I don't know. Religious tolerance. That doesn't exist in Gaza. You're either Muslim or an infidel, and you better be a Muslim. Female freedom. Free and fair elections. Free speech. Gay rights. Can I just finish my list? Pedophilia. I'll put that under don't ask. Child brides and so forth. Equality of the sexes. I'll categorize that under don't make me fucking laugh. The fact that, you know, these people think that this is where they should be aligned with, that these are the values that you support.